Garry Paskwietz and Darrell Rideaux here on the USC campus. Darrell, we're talking some Rose Bowl, USC defense versus Penn State offense.
Yeah.
Coach Helton addressed today the Nittany Lion running back, Barkley, a very solid running back, but I look at some of the running backs USC has faced this year. They faced some good ones and slowed them down.
Absolutely, Gary. And this is one of those classic matchups where, once again, Clancy Pendergast has to dial up the right type of game plan to neutralize Penn State's running game. Behind Barkley, 5'11", 220-plus pounds, he's a load back there. But make no mistake about it, when you think about the success that USC has had defensively, it's been because they've been able to stymie the running game and force teams to become one-dimensional. So look for USC to kind of dial up the same type of game plan, get to the running game early.
And then talk about what you see from McSorley, the quarterback, and the passing game they had. The receivers had some success against Wisconsin in the Big 12 title game, Big 10 title game. But what do you see as far as that passing game matchup versus the USC secondary?
You know, it's interesting because when you think about McSorley and the success that he's had as a versatile quarterback, he can hurt you with his feet, accumulating over 300 yards for the season and rushing. But when you think about Goodwin, I like the matchup with the USC's corners, the play of Iman Biggie Marshall, and then, of course, the Thorpe Award winner in Adoree Jackson, but it's Gesicki, Mike Gesicki at the tight end position that could give USC a lot of problems. They struggled against good tight ends, quality tight ends in the middle of the field this season. Look for USC to use this 3 weeks to kind of shore that up and to kind of dial up a game plan and neutralize that as well.
Well, you mentioned Adoree Jackson winning the Thorpe Award. I'm going to let you, as a former USC cornerback yourself, what does that mean to position to have the first corner win that award?
Look, I'm going to love him up because he deserves it. When he first walked on this campus and he introduced himself as, "Hi, I'm Adoree Jackson. I can do everything," he's certainly proved that. But when you start talking about the elite air that you put yourself in, when you become the Jim Thorpe Award winner, there's only two in this program that's ever come through, Mark Carrier being one, a safety, and there's been a litany of safeties that have come through this program. But very few corners have had the impact that Adoree Jackson have had. And the legacy that he is leaving by his play and his performance and the way that he carries himself is to be exemplified. And so for me, I'm a great fan, and I couldn't be more prouder than to salute another Trojan and now a Thorpe Award winner.
And then let's talk about one thing that Coach Helton addressed today, and that is carrying on with the momentum from the end of the season. Trojans playing as well as any team in the country right now. You guys in 2002 had a very similar situation. You carried over the momentum very well from the end of the season against Notre Dame to Iowa in the Orange Bowl. What do you think are the keys for USC this year?
You know, USC has caught lightning in the bottle, finishing the season off at such a high peak point. And when you take time off, you can risk the chance of kind of losing that. But I don't get the sense that that is with this program. Clay Helton and his coaching staff have been dialed in. They have a good sense of how they want to approach it. And it seems like sticking to a traditional week type of preparation is going to help them. But having 3 weeks to prepare for a Nittany Lion team that poses many threats gives them a unique opportunity to demonstrate the maturity of this team, throw in a couple of wrinkles, but more importantly, Gary, kind of bond with one another a little bit longer and look for SC to explode when it's time. I think Clay Helton has done a great job of kind of tempering practice so that it builds up momentum for the week of the Rose Bowl. So I don't think that a rust is going to be a concern. I think that the fever pitch is there. SC, let's face it, they're playing in the Rose Bowl. They're going to show out.
Look forward to it. That's our report here from the USC campus. For Darrell Rideaux, this is Garry Paskwietz. You're watching WeAreSC.